A shelter-in-place order is over and a man is dead following a morning of gunfire and burned homes in Auburn. News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour has the latest on what happened and what's next for the shaken community.
They were woken up early Saturday morning to the lights of about a dozen police cars right outside their window as officers were responding to an emergency situation right up the street on Russell Avenue. A frantic morning full of questions from residents after Auburn, Lewiston, and Maine State Police responded to a 911 call shortly before 1 a.m.
That although this incident is over, the investigation into it is just starting.
Auburn Police Deputy Chief Timothy Kugel explaining the call came from a woman after a fight broke out between her significant other and an armed man outside of their home.
That female significant other is currently unaccounted for. While on the phone with the Auburn Communications Center, shots could be heard fired.
Police say the woman fled the home and hid. She was eventually found safe by officers moments later. She then identified the suspect as 43-year-old Leanne Hinckley. Just 10 minutes later, police say a fire broke out at the home as Hinckley shot at both Auburn officers and responding deputies of the Androscoggin County Sheriff's Department, waking up neighbors nearby.
Heard some bangs. It could have been shots. I think I heard 3 or 4, but probably some of it was stuff exploding in the fire.
Maine State Police were called in shortly after to assist when police say a second and third home caught fire on Russell Avenue. Hinckley then shot at officers a second time, fleeing to a nearby garage and then a second home.
At approximately 5:36 this morning, the state police tactical team members located Mr. Hinckley on the rooftop of 33 Russell Avenue with a firearm.
Moments later, Hinckley was shot and killed by state troopers Scott Duff and Patrick Hall, who are both being placed on administrative leave.
Yeah, that's the flames were reaching up in the air, probably 100 feet or so.
Resident Aaron Bean spoke with us as Auburn fire crews continue to extinguish leftover smoke from the fires late into the morning. Although new to the area, he says he might consider moving after recent events.
Too much of this is happening lately. Everything is going on in the world. You just don't know where you're going to find this stuff. No idea.
As News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour reporting. Maine State Police, Maine Fire Marshal, and Office of the Attorney General are now investigating the incident. They say Hinckley was released on bail on June 12th after being convicted on domestic violence and aggravated assault charges.